So, Fun in the Sun, interesting pick.
Fun,
This
fun.
is the map that Eguy dropped to Turk, um,
Hmm.
which I'm sure was a major part in why he ended up choosing this. ShadowVisions ended up choosing this map in particular. Um,
Absolutely. It's one that ShadowVisions is extremely strong on because the default is extremely simple. Just go grab the blast and the super speed in the center. Maybe if you can chain the super speed with the mega, then you can be in extremely strong position for pretty much any spawn on the map.
yeah. Okay, I guess we're ready
Waiting
whenever.
for Mr. E guy. We shall see on the preview screen if my stream is lagging,
Yeah.
if my game's lagging. Oh god, that's really fucking bad.
Do you need me to stream?
Let me fiddle around with some stuff real quick.
I can stream real quick. I can stream.
I think it should be fine now.
Okay.
Pick your whale.
They are unaware that we are having stream problems, so.
Okay.
Ready.
All right.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Off to a
Why was
flyer
it?
here.
Yeah, why was I made the host?
Ready.
Okay, we got a blue to
Okay.
start now.
Go.
Both players
Guy
diverging.
opting to route for the super speed and super jump, but slower than ShadowVisions, who just goes straight for the mega.
Yeah, interesting use of the mega launch there, but good spawn here for Eguy.
Yeah, great blast too. Sends ShadowVisions down onto the slope there. Chains the super speeds, but I think Eguy still gets the super speed there.
Yep. Ooh, we got a shark here.
ShadowVision closer to this spawn. Eguy can maybe. Ooh. Oh, he misses the snipe, so ShadowVision gets almost the whole spawn and the blue. Oh my god, it's starting to lag again. What the hell?
It's all good. We could do radio play-by-play here. Eguy with the blue. Lead is 10 here for Shadow Visions. That's 27-17. Gets a good line on the next spawn as well to increase his lead all the way up to 13 here.
Yeah. Guys, getting the blast and the super speed. I think ShadowVision's also a good default spot.
Yep.
Eguy with the blast, not super effective. It's actually gonna only get one of the yellows there. ShadowVision gets both of them.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, good spawn for Eguy
spawn
again,
for
though.
Eguy though. Really good sweep, getting the two reds and the yellow there.
We're going back to the shark area.
ShadowVisions with a nice line, gets both yellows. It's gonna very quickly get out of there, leaving the two reds behind. Back to the default, and
Good
Eguy
blast.
waits there for the blast. Is only gonna really drop two reds there though, so
Yeah, and
ShadowVision's
with a
very nice.
nice super speed line. And it spawns right back in front of him as well. He's going to be able to get both of those yellows.
I think he did not. ShadowVisions did not get the first yellow.
Oh,
He
okay.
kind of left it behind, but then Eguy ended up sharing the second one as well. But great blast there from ShadowVisions. Secures pretty much a whole bench spawn for himself, and now he has a 24-point lead about halfway through the
Yep.
game, a little more than halfway.
Great recovery by ShadowVisions there off of Eguy's blast as well. But you could definitely see why this map was chosen in particular. Eguy does not seem particularly strong on it.
Yeah, doesn't have the super speed to get to this next spawn. Only has the mega, and it's gonna be a little bit late. ShadowVision still secures both yellows once again.
Lead is
Now
holding
lead
it at
is
17 though.
17.
It's been fluctuating between about 12 and 20 this whole time.
ShadowVision goes for the mega, which actually puts him in good position for the spawn, but they both blast each other. Eguy with a nice super speed recovery is gonna get both yellows.
Yep.
But still an 18-point game.
Eguy gonna go send himself all the way out of bounds. Kind of works.
Yeah, he hit ShadowVisions with the blast to kind of throw him off a little bit, but after going out of bounds, it kind of hampered his momentum at the spawn.
Oh, and
So,
he gets the Mega Marble launch on accident. Kind of works a
hmm
little bit again. It's just, it's probably too little too late at this point. This is a map where 17 points is just a ton.
yeah,
So many
they have
spawns where it
to.
just gets split evenly.
Yeah, ShadowVisions would have to fail spectacularly, and have Eguy would need several blues. But yeah, at this point, it's not looking very likely.
Yeah, especially if he couldn't land that blast there. It's 15-point advantage in the way for ShadowVisions at the moment. Bench spawn's probably the exact last thing he needs. Although pushing ShadowVisions back under the bench is good, but it doesn't end up working out. 14-point
Another
lead
bench
here.
spawn.
Yup, and ShadowVision's able to claim the yellow.
You can just kill time. The
And
guy
you
knows
guys,
knows it's over. He's gonna super speed, super jump out of bounds, and game one is gonna go over to ShadowVisions here.
yeah, 15-point victory. Nicely done by ShadowVisions. It'll be interesting to see what Eguy wants to pull out here on Ashburn Ping.
hmm have to. Eguy has used a couple of his strongest map. He
Yeah, he used them
no,
on
very
me.
notably used Parkour Peaks versus you, and yeah. So see what Eguy still has left to pick. It'd be very difficult for Eguy there. ShadowVision showing he's definitely very strong right now, so it'll be very tough for Eguy.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because ShadowVisions was talking earlier. Oh no, he's doing it. He's doing Cascade
Uh-oh.
Falls.
Cascade Falls. Challenging the ShadowVisions to his own map.
Yeah, interesting pick here. I do think. Yeah, see if he can handle the pressure of the generational aura gamble.
Yeah. No, ShadowVisions has said in the past that he's not necessarily the best player at this map. It's being the creator of a map does not necessarily mean that you're good at the map. So we'll see if Eguy's feeling pretty comfortable on this one today.
I will say that I say this as somebody who does not create a ton of maps. I do feel like sometimes creating a map might pigeonhole you a little bit on what you want to be able to do. You might kind of get into your own head about like, oh, when I was creating this, this is how I intended it to be traversed. Whereas,
hmm
if you don't create a map, you could find stuff kind of on your own, which it's an interesting idea. I'm not 100% sure because I've never like created my own map, obviously. So,
Yeah. ShadowVision's getting the better of the last couple
oh, there's
spawns,
a
and he's got
blue
a couple
here.
spawn here, and he's holding the super jump still from a couple spawn from the starting spawn, and that's gonna end up securing him that blue.
Yeah, nicely done there to not use his power up too early. Great blast by
Great
Eguy, but
blast
he's
from
not gonna be able
Eguy,
to
but he's gonna
hold. He's not gonna be
fall.
able to stay on the platform, unfortunately. Oh, we got a blue.
Another blue.
Shadow Vision's
ShadowVision
got the. Are gonna share that one. I was gonna say he's got the
mhm.
super jump rather. Oh, with the Mega Marble.
Give him good momentum to this next spawn. Eguy lagging really far behind after he fell out of bounds because of that mega. So ShadowVisions takes an early 10-point lead on this map that does not have super high value spawns if there's no
Oh,
blues.
and
ShadowVisions with a
another. Yeah,
very
another.
timely super jump.
Yeah, that's it. It's an interesting strategy. I don't think I've ever seen him actually play for these super jumps. Great blast by Eguy, but a better recovery by Shadow Visions gets him another blue. It is currently 4-1 on the blues. The entire advantage can be pointed to as being these blue gems.
Yes. Eguy going for down in the pit. They're gonna share this last expired, and I think Eguy wins that one by 1 point. That spawn, but he's gonna need a lot
Ooh,
more. Ooh, the super speed just barely short, and he falls down. Is gonna share the helicopter, so he gets good spawn prep, but not. But
not
interesting use from him.
yeah,
I think that's
interesting
gonna.
usage. Kind of works, but again, not in a great position here. And now Shadow Vision's able to use that gyrocopter to get to the next spawn pretty quickly and take the blast. He now has pretty much straight priority for the next spawn.
You got no power up prepped for this spawn, and it's gonna be a good repeat spawn for ShadowVisions, who has the Mega. But they're gonna end up splitting it. I think Eguy actually wins it by 1 point here, but
Yeah, ShadowVision's looking very solid on his own map here. The generational aura gamble may not have worked out here for Eguy.
yeah, ShadowVisions got the blast to make it up to these spawns, and it's gonna send Eguy flying, but he should be able to get this other yellow to himself.
Yeah, and then he's unable to get the blast. I think ShadowVision's probably got that to himself. Oh, never mind. Eguy did get it too.
He did get it. He's gonna use the super speed to get the blue, but ShadowVisions can maybe get the rest of the spawn. Eguy tailing ShadowVisions with the Mega does not manage to hit him, and ShadowVisions will get the yellow there.
Eguy gets the blast. It is a 21-point advantage here with about a minute left to play. That's going to be really tough to overcome on a map like this, especially if it keeps putting it on the pillar like that. So unfortunate there for Eguy as well, bouncing over ShadowVisions. Gets a good Mega though.
It's a nice little love tap with the Mega there, and it's enough to send ShadowVisions off. But Eguy missing the yellow, and ShadowVisions gets almost the whole spawn once again. And great Mega launch to
Yeah,
get up
great
to
Mega
this.
launch. Eguy falling behind once again. Not looking too good for him here.
Yeah, I think this one's just about over. There's a blue. I think ShadowVision has better momentum to this one. He's going to get it all to himself. It's now
Yep.
5-2 on blues.
And I want to say the two blues that Eguy has gotten, I think at least one of them was shared. So
Yeah, is that one blue on the ramp here, the ice ramp?
and
that they
Eguy
shared?
has stopped playing entirely at this point.
Yeah, he knows this one's over. Maybe he's frustrated. Maybe he's trying to just mental reset for this next game. But yeah, ShadowVision's another very commanding win.
Yep. Nicely done by ShadowVisions there on a map that, again, I think some people would say it's not his best map, but certainly did not look like it wasn't a good one for him. I guess we'll head back to Hillsboro. Yeah, ShadowVisions.
Yeah, you guys definitely expecting ShadowVisions to not be as strong as on that map as he did in that match, but
Yeah, and
yeah.
ShadowVision's looking like the open division champ there with the super jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Be interesting to see what ShadowVision wants to pull out.
It's gonna be Cragmire.
Cragmire. That's gonna be a tough
This one,
one.
yeah, definitely. Another blast heavy map, another with another very strong default. Um, so definitely think that ShadowVisions has the edge on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree as well. I mean, it's a melee map, which is always going to be one of ShadowVision's stronger points. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in this scenario. But if we, if Eguy wants this series to continue, he's gonna have to pull something out here. We do have a kind of small spawn with the blast right in front of him, so it'll be interesting to see how they choose to go about it. Eguy gonna save his blast, but and get sent
Gonna
further.
work out for him. He doesn't get the second to last red. He just falls off instead. But ShadowVision's gonna steal away the super speed. You guy with the mega and super speed combo, but he's gonna be on the other side for this spawn.
Good
Uses the
blast though.
blast to knock ShadowVisions off and secure a couple more of these gems. So you can get up to this next blast. ShadowVisions uses the blast himself to try to secure it. But you guys gonna be a little bit ahead on this spawn.
Yeah, Eguy gonna go out of bounds here. Good reset there. He's gonna get the Mega Marble. He's next to ShadowVisions, and the next one's gonna be right behind him. He's got the
I
Blast
think
and the Mega.
he did. ShadowVision's super speeding off. There is a blue here. You can get an Eguy with the super speed off of the ramp is gonna get that, and he laughs in ShadowVision's face about that one.
Yeah, that was a really good snipe by him there. Definitely a little bit risky sometimes with those blues because you can get blasted pretty easily and then lose the entire spawn.
Mhm.
Which I was a little worried that's what was gonna happen. And then Eguy hits his head there. ShadowVision's first this spawn here, but he does get
But
Mega.
you got the Mega. ShadowVision just picks up the last one, uses the blast, kind of throws Eguy off, but he has the super speed to try to make it over there. Kind of an awkward navigation for Eguy, but he's still gonna make it to the spawn about the same time as ShadowVisions.
Eguy does not have a power up and he gets blasted backwards, but it is a very low value spawn. Might be best for him to just grab that Ultra
Just
Blast, deny the
sacks the
super
whole thing.
speed.
ShadowVision, I think, does not have Ultra Blast or a super speed, so
Oh, he
or
had
no,
the Ultra.
ShadowVision did
Yeah,
have
he had
it,
the
but
blast, and then he was able to get another one, which is diabolical.
wow, incredible.
But Eguy with an okay spawn here, he's actually gonna be able to get back here first.
Okay.
Yeah, blast was kind of inevitable there. Eguy with the Mega Marble coming around the way.
It's gonna hit
And we
ShadowVisions
go
with it.
back to
Another
the
one
other
of these red
side.
spawns.
Oh, and a
Great blast
blast.
by Eguy. ShadowVisions does
Oh, we
make
got
it
a
back
blue.
up there though. Eguy a little bit ahead with the super speed and get that all to himself, but ShadowVision picks up the super jump to get up to these three reds to kind of even out the spawn a little bit more.
Eguy gonna go back for this last red here. I'm gonna call that the Turk red because that's the one he should have picked up against Frostfire. And another big blast by both players, but I think Eguy got slightly better on it, but ShadowVisions with a better recovery.
Going up over ShadowVision's Mega to get the blast, make sure that he doesn't. And
Wow,
excellent
great
super
line.
speed sweep from Eguy. Holy cow!
ShadowVisions actually went into the tunnel to do the respawn abuse. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but
Gonna go for this last yellow. He has no
oh, that's
blast.
a
And
mistake.
you guys gonna deny the whole spawn from him right here.
And that's a double
50
red as
seconds
well.
left. 10, yeah. 13 point lead, 45 seconds left.
This is looking great for
Looking
Eguy.
pretty good for Eguy.
He's got to get these
not gonna get the
blasts.
blast here,
Oh,
though.
that's tough. All right, no blue on this spawn though, which is very good for him. It is kind of a split weird spawn, and Eguy faster to the yellows.
Yeah, ShadowVisions I think preemptively used the blast, expecting Eguy to get there a little bit faster, but Eguy very smartly pulled back a little bit
Oh, and
and
it's
stayed
kind
away
of a repeat spawn. ShadowVision's able to get to it, and this lead is down to 5 here. It's looking a little tense. Eguy might be wise to go for this expired red here, and maybe that one over there. Oh, it's another repeat spawn, and ShadowVision's going to be right on top of it.
It's now up by 2. Eguy has to hope for a repeat spawn. It's close to Eguy. Can he get it? He gets a 1.2 point lead. He's gonna win Cragmire.
Great game by Eguy there. The Blues win him the game. Last second.
Incredible finish. So incredible. Such a tight finish for both players there. Eguy had the lead, then ShadowVisions got a repeat spawn, and then Eguy just barely able to pick up a couple reds on the last spawn to secure the win.
Yeah, great composure there to steal that win away from ShadowVisions. It was looking like ShadowVisions was going to be the beneficiary of some pretty nice spawn luck at the end, but Eguy with some spawn luck of his own to end up taking the game back away from him. We're going to head back to Ashburn now, which is going to be Eguy's pick. It'll be interesting to see what he has left at this point.
He's gonna grab some water for himself first.
He's parched. He was sweating. Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at that graph. The margin over time graph. It's just absolutely all over the place.
Yeah, in the last half, it swung both ways, almost like 15 points. So incredible resiliency from both players in the second half there.
Yeah, an absolutely insane almost choke there by Eguy. He got very fortunate with that last spawn, but I mean, 16 points up with about what 45 seconds left, and then all of a sudden down by 2 or 3 with um, you know, just barely a few seconds to go. Very nicely done to stay calm and collected. We're going to Stingbee Valley here.
Which this one is actually one that ShadowVisions was preparing for before
That
this
is,
match.
yeah.
So
I
I
had
think
the
he was expecting it
misfortune.
to come out from Eguy.
Yeah, I had the misfortune of having to help prep ShadowVisions on this one.
Yeah. It's the heat maps of on the on Cragmire are very funny because of the power-ups that are way off in the distance, so it's super zoomed out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why those exist. We'll see how this goes here on Stingy Valley. We'll see if Eguy can force a randomizer kind of out of nowhere here.
See where they go first. They're gonna go for the
Eguy,
gyrocopter. Eguy going for a respawn, but
yeah.
it's gonna kind of work out for him. ShadowVisions makes it up first though.
Wins the first spawn 6-2, but a pretty good line there with the super speed from Eguy. And a good mega
It's
too.
the Mega Marble. He might be wise to pick up this last red and hope that it's
Oh, that's the
up here
last
because
spawn he
it's
needed.
yeah, right next to ShadowVisions. Very unfortunate.
And another one that's right next to both players this time, but Eguy able to control it, and then a better momentum spawn there for ShadowVisions. But Eguy
Eguy
does
very
recover well.
expertly navigates that.
Mm-hmm.
Very well done from him. Uh,
And
he's gonna use the
Eguy,
blast.
yeah.
He's gonna opt for the super speed over the gyrocopter that he already had, and so he'll be able to get up to this spawn.
Yeah, there are definitely some
And
cases on
both
this map where
yellows.
you actually do want that super speed, specifically because you don't end up with the hang time.
Yeah, exactly. ShadowVision's a little bit ahead to this spawn. Eguy gonna deny the second yellow, but that'll give ShadowVisions the super speed and the rest of these
Oh,
reds.
and that is a great spawn for ShadowVisions.
Mhm.
And
Has
then
the
the
super
super
speed
speed.
and
Oh, but a
the
major mess up there, and he's gonna
wall.
be way behind on this spawn.
Eguy gets both yellows and a couple of the reds there and gonna win out pretty big on that spawn. Both of them holding a gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Probably gonna split this spawn.
Yeah, split evenly on
I,
that spawn. Eguy gonna drop back down and hope for a good spawn, but it's gonna be right by where ShadowVisions was headed. But they
Eguy had
again,
the
oh, great mega too.
yeah, Eguy had the Mega Marble and wanted to up the pace before ShadowVisions could get the super speed in the distance, but it ended up spawning right next to where ShadowVisions was already going.
He's gonna up the tempo again here. He's gonna get that yellow and then bounce back and try to get the rest of this spawn. Lead is still holding at 6. We have the
Blue.
tower spawn.
Ooh. I was wondering if Eguy was going to try to go for some kind of super speed edge. He has the blast. Maybe he can deny the blue from
He
ShadowVisions.
can.
Does. So that entire spawn going to go over Eguy, and now he has a 10-point lead.
But the next spawn's gonna be right by ShadowVisions again. He's had some great positioning in this game.
Eguy has the blast. No, he doesn't
No, he
actually. He
doesn't
has
have
the
the blast. He used the
gyrocopter,
blast to
sorry.
get up to. Oh, we have a blue, and ShadowVisions is gonna be first to it. I think. They
Get it? I think
split
they
it.
share
Oh, and that Mega Marble actually pushes Eguy back into the path of the gems.
Wow. Eguy gonna send it for the one yellow. Kind of splits the spawn. They're both gonna
Well, Eguy gonna go for the gyro here. Next spawn's gonna be right by where Eguy was.
buy him. Very good spawn for him. They
Next
both have the
spawn up
gyrocopter.
top, but Eguy's got the gyro. ShadowVisions makes it. I wasn't sure at first. And Eguy gonna go for the super speed as opposed to the last, and now he goes for the last.
ShadowVisions.
Yeah.
Yes, very perfect from Eguy. ShadowVisions makes it up, has the mega, whiffs it on Eguy, but
He's gonna
still
go for the
gonna
last. He's gonna go for the last red to up the tempo again, and Eguy late to the spawn. He's gonna fall off, and this lead is looking very tenuous
down to
now.
2.
And
ShadowVisions had the gyrocopter. He's gonna make it up there about the same time. Goes back for the blast, and holding the Mega Marble with the
great spawn for
ShadowVisions.
Eguy. He gets pushed, but he should be able to get this yellow. He's gonna go for the next spawn as well.
Really
and
close spawn.
Yeah,
He's
great
gonna get
spawn.
both yellows. That'll secure this game for him, just about, unless there's some crazy blue that ShadowVisions can get.
Eguy
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
on.
close spawn down here, but Eguy, if
Eguy gonna
he
be able to
gets only a
split it.
couple
Yeah.
of these points, yeah,
Wow.
that'll secure it.
We're going to
Forces a
randomizer.
game 5. Forces the game 5 after going down 0-2 early. Wow.
Yeah, very nicely done by Eguy to force a game 5 scenario here. I'm sure he's gonna go server advantage, but we'll see.
Uh, As ShadowVision said, that pillar spawn was really the game changer for Eguy there. I think he got the entirety of the spawn,
I think
which
he
was about
did.
15 points, because it was the four yellows,
You could
the
see
maybe
it on
one at
the
the
you
bottom.
could see it on the chart as well, just exactly where that entire spawn
Oh yeah,
just
where the lead just
decimates.
plummeted.
Yeah, it just vanishes. That entirely just vanishes. I do think that spawn is a little too overpowered, but
Hmm.
um,
That said, it is a hard
it is
spawn to
hard to do,
navigate. You have to be
especially to
really
get both the yellows
precise.
and the blues.
Yeah, you have to be very precise with your blast and making it up. So you guys struggling to find the the selection for server
ShadowVision's
advantage.
turn to ban first, so we are going to stay in Ashburn. You guys gonna
Yes.
get. Oh my god, not Tilo. Not another Game 5 Tilo for Eguy.
Well, I think ShadowVisions might be smart to ban that one out pretty quickly. Which ones do you think are the better picks for each player?
So, if I'm. This is like 3-2 to ShadowVisions, I think. Because I would have said Vortex Effect actually would have been one of the ones where I would have thought Eguy would have been favor, or ShadowVisions would have been favor, just because Eguy has struggled historically in the past in tense moments on Vortex Effect. Tilo
Yeah.
gone, which
I
leaves us
think
with
we're gonna
Architecture.
go
We're
to
gonna go
the
Pry Skate Park Square.
I think Skate Park Square is definitely the one that Eguy is stronger on, and ShadowVisions is also very strong on architecture.
Oh,
But
we're
no,
going to
going to
Architecture.
architecture.
Okay.
I did not expect that.
I didn't
I
either.
really
That
thought
was
that Eguy would go for the Skate Park Square. I know he likes that map a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe he just feels like he can get better, maybe a little bit better luck on architecture, or maybe he feels like Shadow Visions is just better than him by a little less on this map. I'm not sure.
Hmm. All right, game 5, getting ready on architecture. Eguy with the momentum in this series, winning the last 2 games. We'll see how this last one goes.
Yeah, we did see him in a similar scenario in my series against him where he was up 2-0 and then went to 2-2 and then he proceeded to win the um, randomizer match to win the series. Maybe we will see if that is the same script here, except in reverse now for Eguy, the shoe on the other foot, or if Eguy
Yeah,
completes this reverse sweep. Eguy gonna go for the
Guy's gonna.
respawn abuse. They both get it.
I think Eguy has the blast advantage now.
He does, and he's gonna
He
blast Shadow
does
Visions out
set
of
them
there.
off. He's gonna
Eguy
go
go,
for this last
ooh, and it
red.
spawns right by him.
Not super punished for it though. He's gonna super speed to secure the blast and the yellow there. Once again picks up the last red. Shadow Vision a little bit head to the spawn.
They
Eguy
split
has to
that
use his
yellow
blast
though.
to get up.
And Eguy actually very much won that spawn, and a great blast. It's gonna send Shadow Visions right into that pillar.
But
And
Shadow Vision still
another
able to
last
get
red pickup here.
yellows.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
that's
ooh,
a good strategy on a map like this, and Eguy's struggling heavily now to
yeah.
traverse, and the lead is up to 7. Eguy's gonna drop down. Shadow Vision. Oh, he
Doesn't
didn't
get
get
the
the respawn
respawn.
though. That is devastating. He would have been in
Manages to
prime
get up
position
without
to.
using blast.
hmm
Yeah.
Would have been in prime position to get that spawn pretty much all to himself had he gotten the respawn abuse.
Think he denied the blast from Shadow Visions there. Goes for the Mega Marble and hits him all the way across the map. So he's going to be ahead to this spawn and get the majority of it to himself, I think.
Yeah,
Very well
and
played from Eguy there.
this time wisely leaves the last red, and the next spawn's gonna be right by him.
I don't think either of them have a blast here, so
Nice edge hit there
you gotta
by.
make his way.
Oh, we got a blue
So we
here.
have a blue.
And
ShadowVisions
ShadowVision's
very quick
able.
on the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, that blue shows up so much you have to be ready for it. And Eguy was a little bit too far overextended out in front of it up top. He just couldn't get down to it in time. Oh, we got
We
another
have
blue
another
here.
blue.
And ShadowVisions doesn't have the blast.
Yeah, you got with the blast gonna secure that for himself. ShadowVisions getting the better of the rest of the spawn, I think, but I believe Eguy still wins this spawn. I think they just about split it though.
Yeah. And Eguy,
Oh,
he's not going to be able to
not
blast
able.
ShadowVisions away.
Ooh. The blast from ShadowVisions with the super jump kind of sent him in the direction of the blue, but just a little bit too far and was unable to secure it for himself.
Yeah. Just couldn't react in time, and ShadowVisions had another blast as well, so it would have been very hard for him to secure that blue. Lead up to 20 now. ShadowVisions is very much in charge of this match. He's setting the tempo on his own pace. We do have another blue here. Oh, and Eguy got the bad momentum.
He had the weird angle with the super speed after going up on the ramp, so it sent him off, flying off in a different direction. And that's gonna. He had the Mega Marble that could maybe have secured that blue for himself, but the blast from ShadowVisions kind of threw him off there.
Yeah, it's always tough to see. That super speed physics and logic is kind of a little bit wonky sometimes. It's hard to read, but nice momentum to this next spawn here for Eguy, and he's gonna be able to secure this blast, I think. So he's gonna pick up this last red, and he's in good position here, able to blast his way up and deny the blue from ShadowVisions.
Yeah, but down to only 14 points with a minute 30 left.
This is not a spawn you want to see if you're Eguy, though.
ShadowVisions commits the blast to get up to the red. See if ShadowVisions goes back and gets it. You guys sitting there with the Mega Marble popped.
Oh, when he falls, that might be might come back to haunt him a little bit. He does win that Mega War. We'll see. He's gonna go for the super speed. Next spawn's gonna be up top, and Eguy kind of flew backwards on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Good
Both
blast. Securing the blast and great blast from ShadowVisions.
But he gets like an up top respawn. 12-point lead,
Still
50 seconds left. This is a
definitely
map
not insurmountable.
Yeah, this is a map that provides a lot of gems, and great blast by ShadowVisions, and that might have just secured him the game. Oh, but Eguy got a good respawn, actually.
You guys still gets the yellow there. We have a repeat spawn here, though. Eguy had kind of bad momentum, but he still shares the yellow. Still only 12 points, but only 30 seconds this time.
Yeah.
If he needs just one good spawn here.
Oh, we got this. This one could be it. Oh, but ShadowVision's quicker to it.
I think.
Yeah, they split it. The lead didn't go up enough for them not to have. And we got another blue, and ShadowVisions has great momentum to it. That is going to be
secure this game. Wow.
Yeah, this is
very unfortunate for Eguy down the stretch, but ShadowVisions played very well. Another blue. See if ShadowVisions gets to this one. No, he hits his head.
Oh, and Eguy tries an insane
wild double super speed for his snipe, but
well done by both players. I was a little worried at first after the start of Cragmire that this was going to be an open and shut series in favor of ShadowVisions, but very nicely played by Eguy to pull this into a Game 5 scenario.
ShadowVisions, welcome. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I feel like I need to stop making it so hard on myself and throwing series I'm up 2-0 in. Eguy played very well, though. Especially on whatever the fourth map was, Stingbee Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very dissatisfied with my first half of architecture. That was such dog shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of got a lead, and then I knew from there, as long as I didn't do anything stupid, I had it in the bag, and I almost did something stupid, but I got my grips at the end.
Yeah, I ran out of steam after those two.
Same thing on Fun in the Sun and Cascade, to be honest. Your starts just weren't great this series, but everything else was stellar from you.
Yeah. Oh well, that's okay.
So ShadowVisions, after going up 2-0 in the series and then dropping your pick on Cragmire, what was your feeling going into the next couple matches?
I mean, it happens. I lost a game to John by 3. That was my pick. I lost Connie or Promontory by 1 point, and I lost Cragmire by 2 points. And honestly, if the spawn was anywhere else, like we were tied. It was just the game would decide the winner where the spawn was, and it didn't go my way. I mean, that's just part of the game. So yeah, I don't let it bother me too much. All of my losses have almost been extremely close or winnable for me. So that to me still tells me that I'm playing at a top level. So I just can't let it get to me.
Yeah. Overall, I'm glad I was able to make it close, because after those first 2 games and then the Cragmire pick, I was just like, all right, let's let's just end it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
shoes on the other foot now, Eguy.
Yeah, no, now I know how it feels, literally.
Yeah, the exact same. I was talking about it before. I was like, this is the exact same script we had. Close win in Game 3 to keep the series alive, and then forcing a Game 5 and just couldn't hold up the steam.
Yeah.
So Eguy, in the randomizer, both Icarus and I were expecting you to pick Skate Park Square over Architecture. What was your thoughts in the Architecture pick?
It was a couple things. I don't know. Skate Park Square, I feel like sometimes I can have really disastrous games there out of nowhere. So I wasn't honestly. Looking back, I probably should have gone with that. I also thought that Architecture is a little more like ping dependent, so maybe I could cheese some points that way. But yeah, I don't know. With how I was doing technically today, I feel like Skate Park Square would have been.
I'll just say that the draft went 100% according to what I thought Eguy would do. So,
really?
Yeah, I mean, you've told me how much you hate playing Skate Park Square, and you haven't really had that much luck against me on it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's about it.
And I knew Cubile was going to be first to go as well.
Yeah, that was the one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I knew you weren't gonna let me play Vortex Effect after the game with Frost.
Yeah.
But
overall, good series though. I'm really happy with how you played a lot of it. So you just keep momentum, and you'll have a good shot at playoffs.
For sure. Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, with that.
Oh, that spawn on Cragmire, like, I swear that was not intentional. The one where I like got
everything in like a millisecond.
Yeah. Oh, with the mega, that was incredible.
You disintegrated that. I could not believe my eyes. I was like, I guess I lose.
I mean, I was losing by quite a bit, and then I just decided to try something, and I was like, okay, let me get the 2 yellows and then super speed wherever, and then like it worked like way better than I thought it was going to. So
yeah, very nicely done. And the Big Visions is still undefeated. It's looking.
I know. The second I drop a match, Frosty beats me. So
I guess I came the closest to pulling it off. So
yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Well, GG's.
GG's.
Thanks for the games, my friend. Always a pleasure.
All right. Of course. You too.
Actually, fun.
And next match is Icky versus Frost. What Icky?
I was gonna say, funnily enough, I was just looking at the scores because you said that you'd come the closest, and you and Connie both lost Game 5 by exactly 14 points.
Oh shit! Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Connie also did that.
Yeah.
Did the same thing.
Yeah. So, yes, you both are tied for closest to defeating ShadowVisions.
I'm also glad that I can actually win close games now. That's nice.
Good thing to close. Yeah.
I thought after Cascade you were through, so I'm really happy for your sake you were able to fight back, especially on Cragmire.
Yeah, Cragmire. I mean, I saw that pick coming from a mile away, but anyway. Yeah. GG's.
ShadowVisions also did have the prep on Stingbee Valley, so he also saw that one, but you still were able to take it.
Yeah. Oh well.
That pillar spawn fucked me, man. Well played.
It really did.
I probably would have won by like 10 without that.
Look at the chart. Look at the chart on that one map. On the map, it's insane.
Oh my god!
It's just like he just vanishes.
It was an even game on my side, and then you get the pillar that it's even.
I do feel like today I was like mechanically I was not as good as the Icarus match. I made a lot more mistakes.
Think you put more thought into strategy playing against me? Just what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like against
I
me
was-
where you can just kind of point and quick.
I made a lot of really stupid, just like mechanical mistakes throughout the series, especially on all the games that I lost. So.
Yep.
Oh well.
That's what happens.
Yeah, just one of those days.
Yep.
I'm glad it was. Yeah.
Good to get out of the system for
Yep.
playoffs.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end the recording here. Good games, guys.
GG's.
GG's.